Self-Trust Diaries, first episode where I take you with me on my journey of escaping or releasing people pleasing and burnout. I have my notes here because I'm gonna share with you what I did this week that helped me stop pleasing other people and really regain my energy again. I will start by saying that this week has been so freaking challenging because it started with a dinner that we had with friends, and the dinner went, oh, oops, my button just opened. And during dinner, we talked about a topic that is really sensitive for me. And I was just really triggered, and it affected my sleep. And it's just like it affected my everything. And I felt this week an overload of emotions, an overload of tasks, of things I needed to do, obviously for my business and in work and family and a household, and just a lot of heaviness. This week has been a little bit heavy, and here's what I did to maintain or maintain my peace, and also just to really lighten up the heaviness that I had. So the first thing that I did, I journaled. I journal every morning since I can remember. I wake up an hour earlier before my husband, before the dog, so I'll have time for myself. And this week I journaled a little more. I even took time during the day, and I did have guilt coming in, and kind of like there was a day I think that I journaled like at 11 a.m. and I was like, oh my God, like who are you to do this and take time, and you need to work, and you need to invest time in your business, and you need to do outreach, and you need to do blah blah blah. Like I heard that voice, and I heard it, but I also said to myself, you know what, actually this is so much better. Like this decluttering my thoughts and journaling is serving me so much better than me doing more outreach, me doing more contacting people, because that's obviously what's driving my business, right? But I felt that this served me so much more. So whenever this voice came out and I heard it, I was like, okay, but yeah, we got this. I understand. But if I'm working from a battery that is empty, what does it matter if I reach out to like 100 more people, but I'm empty? Like it's not sustainable. So that was the first thing that I really did. I journaled a little more even during the day. And then the next thing is fun. I took myself out for coffee in a coffee shop that I really like. So there are a few coffee shops where I live close by that I can walk to. They're not inspiring me. Like they're great. Okay, my button is like opening the whole time. I gotta go to a meeting after this, so I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a good meeting if the button will open up, right? So I took myself out for coffee, and I went to the coffee shop that inspires me. And the coffee there is a little more pricey. I have to be honest. Like I think $2 more, but it didn't matter. Like I thought about it. I was like, oh my God, like why are you gonna pay like extra $2? And then it was like, again, hold on. Does this serve me? Does this serve my happiness? Does this serve my fill up my cup? Yes. And the answer was yes. So I went, I did it, and it was wonderful, and it was so good. And in a second I'm going to share with you something that I saw when I sat in that coffee shop. But the next thing I did was walking more outside, and the weather was lovely, and it allowed me to walk more outside. And there was one point that I walked outside. I had my headphones, but I took them off. And I was like, okay, you know what? Like I'm enjoying the weather, I'm enjoying everything, but I have like this overload of like thoughts and just overthinking and cluttered in my brain. And I was like, I can't consume anymore. Like it's not serving me. Again, like I keep going back to that because that's the biggest question that I ask myself whenever I'm either confused, I'm just kind of like feeling guilty that I'm taking time for myself. So whenever this question or whenever this feeling comes up, then immediately I ask myself, okay, but does this serve my happiness more? And when it's a yes, then it's a yes. So I took off my headphones on the walk, and it was so nice. Like it was so nice just to like not have things in my brain all the time. So that was really such a feeling of freedom, which sounds so funny because, like obviously you can take your headphones off. But I think because we're so used to consuming so much information, content, emails, phone calls, like all the time, then it was just so relieving to just not just walk, you know. So that was another thing I did. And then the fourth thing I did was I told my husband. And that's something that I'm working on because as somebody who was a people pleaser, I tend to not share what I need and I tend to kind of hold it all inside. And then my husband doesn't know, right? Like he doesn't know what I'm going through. And then at one point I can be like, over coffee, I'd be like, oh, but I'm like just like spreading out at him. And um, I mean, obviously it's fine, but I don't like that. So I am working on communicating better. So there was a day, I think it was yesterday, last night or something, that I told him, look, like I need, like we call it feeding the grass, like time for me. I need time for me. And then I said, look, I feel like I really want for the next few days our conversations to be neutral to positive. That's what I said. I want conversations to be neutral to positive. I need positivity. If we cannot have a conversation that is positive, not that we have like negative conversations, it's just like sometimes, you know how it is, like phases in life where you're like, oh, what will we do, because we want to sell the house, we want to move, we want to do, like we're like, you know, thinking about these things, and then we constantly talk about them, and it's just like overload again. And I'm like, okay, you know what, oh, there's somebody coming, maybe, oh, that's a nice person. So I was like, you know what, let's just like neutral to positive. If it's not like positive and uplifting, let's keep it, let's save it, let's shelve it for another time. So that was another thing that I did. And the biggest, oh, I wanted to share with you first before I'll tell you my biggest takeaway of this week. I came across, when I was in the coffee shop, I came across on my notes app, I came across a quote from Abraham Hicks that I truly love. And I wrote it down on my journal, and it goes like this. It says, service your happiness first, and everything that matters will fill in around it. That's Abraham Hicks, and it's so good. Service your happiness first. And this is a takeaway for sure. Because again, like if we're not filling up our own cup, what the F are we doing? Like what are we doing? But the takeaway that I did want to share with you was that it's okay. Like it's okay to have days that are not okay. It's okay to have days that I am not high, happy, joy. It's truly okay. It's truly okay. I put so much pressure on myself, like to be always in a good mood and be positive and smiling and all the things, and which is fine, obviously, because I want to keep my attitude and my vibration high, because I believe that what I feel and the way I walk around the world, like that's what I'm going to attract. But also, it's okay to sometimes not. And then the work is a daily work. It's the daily practice of, even not even daily, it's like hourly, like asking myself, what is serving my happiness? Literally the quote from Abraham Hicks, like, what is serving my happiness? And then when the negative thoughts or the guilt comes up, then I'm asking, okay, but is this serving me? And that's really the biggest takeaway that I feel that this week kind of gave me, was like just daily asking myself, what is serving my happiness? And this is what I wish for you for this next week. Ask yourself, what will serve your happiness? Like, what will serve my happiness? If you need to ask yourself 100 times a day and put reminders on your phone like every hour, just do that. Serve your happiness first, because oh my God, it's, you know what, like when we are not feeling good, when we as women, especially women, not feeling fulfilled, the household, everything is like affected. Our work, our relationships, like everything is affected. So if we want to do good, and I know you do because you're a hearted, beautiful, led woman that wants to do good, then serve your happiness first. Serve your happiness first, totally.